Hello, it's Ash, and welcome into this warm up where we are going to get your mind and your body ready to run. It's great if you are going out on a long run because we're going to prepare your body for a little bit longer. If you're not going out for a long run, well, it's great just to get your body nice and warm and give your body that extra warm up. So we're just going to start by doing some arm twists. I was just going to where I was going now. I'm just going to throw in some nice big arm shapes, so some slow kind of circles forwards, just warming and loosening up the shoulders and the arms. I've got the sun on my face here in my garden. It's so beautiful. I'm just appreciating this opportunity at the last bit of summer as we head into autumn to get out into the garden, get some fresh air, do some sessions outside and just mix it up. Normally obviously filming in my little garden studio. We're going to go backwards now with those circles. So I like a little change of scenery in the shooting. I was getting a little bit kind of looking at the same background all the time as I was editing the thumbnails, and I thought, you know what, I need to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to take it into the garden. Okay, and then we know what we're going to do is just going to do one shoulder forward, then the other shoulder forward, like we're doing a big swim. Again, loosening the neck, the shoulders, the back. Breathing as we do this, really good if you get stiff in the neck and the shoulder area. And let's go backwards, so like we're doing backstroke, one arm then the other. So we get a little bit of a torso rotation at the same time as we do this. So there's a real contrast in today's environment. I can hear the birds, can feel a gentle breeze, there's the bright blue sky with the sun shining on my face, and then in the distance there's some kind of construction work or something going on that's quite noisy, so it's a real stark contrast today. Okay, we're just going to jog on the spot now. We're just going to pick up the heart rate a little bit, but also just loosening and getting the lower body ready for our run today. So nice and easy, nice and light. Keep your posture tall, active but not overly tense, and that's how we want to be running as well. So imagine the string from the crown of the head pulling your body gently up but not aggressively up, and that's how we want to try and keep that sense of active lifting upwards as we go into our running as well. So we practice good habits in our running. Breathe as we do this. And then we're going to warm into the hips and the hip flexors, so that the front of the hips that drive our knee up. So standing to your right foot with a slightly bent knee. Bring that left knee up. If you can, catch hold of the shin and just slowly pulse with that. Bring it up and then back. Make sure you're not being too aggressive. Now try not to lean back or lean forward. So if you need to, just release the foot. Okay, now what we're going to do now, we're going to challenge your balance a little bit here now. So let go of the shin, take your arms nice and wide, and we're going to pulse, again, working into those hips at the front, so the hip flexors really push strongly down through that right big toe, and keep breathing. Smile. If you're outside like me, with the sun, or maybe the rain, depending on whatever the weather is, let's switch, whatever the weather is, just to appreciate it, accept it. We're here, we're alive, we're able-bodied, we're going out for a run. Let's switch, be grateful for that. Let's bring the right knee up, hug the shin, pulse into the hip. Again, stand tall, slightly squeeze the abs. Breathe in and out through the nose. Push strongly down through that left big toe to create the stability. Again, try not to lean forwards or backwards. Then we're going to keep this knee up and release the hands nice and wide, and then pulse. Really activating into those hip flexors that do this knee driving. Again, this is an exaggerated position of our running form, so it's good activation. Okay, and then just step down and just do a high knee march, one and then the other, alternating, just to get a little bit of looseness into those hips and notice the difference between the left and the right. Do you have any aches or tightness or difference in the left and the right? Okay, we're going to step the left foot forward, keep the left foot flat all the way through. So I do my warm-ups and I do all my balance work and stability work, strength work, all barefoot, because it's really good to get those feet muscles active, lower leg muscles active. So we're going to step the right foot back with the heel pushing towards the floor, and we're just going to, hands to the hips, we're going to push this front knee over towards the toes, keeping this front this front foot flat all the time. Now we should be feeling a stretch at the top of the right thigh as well, so going up into the right hip flexor area. So hips and feet are facing in the direction that we're looking. Hands to the hips, we can lean the head slightly backwards. Breathe. Again, if it's okay, this is dorsiflexion in the ankle when we push the knee forwards here like this. Keep the heel nice and flat. We can test our dorsiflexion a little bit, but again, don't be too aggressive. So if you've got hill work or if you've got trail work, if you're going for a trail run, you want to just open up your dorsiflexion a little bit more, test it a little bit, because you are going to get challenged in your dorsiflexion as you run uphill or run on different terrain. Let's switch sides now, so step the right foot forwards, left foot back, keep the left heel towards the floor. Hands to the hips, again just pulse and push that knee back, right knee forwards. Lift the head and chest up, breathe. So we're activating the ankle, the foot on the right side, and also left thigh, left hip flexors at the top of the thigh. Breathe, but also you'll feel your right thigh and your right bum working as well to create that stability in the lunging position. Nice and slow. So I always program, again, something I talk about a lot is my clients and how I work with my clients, but it is essential because a lot of runners skip our pre-run and post-run work and our strength work, and that's where we get injured, and that's why I'm so passionate about it and getting the message out. And that's why I always program before every single one of my clients runs a warm-up. Now we're going to just step up and we're going to go to the side and go feet nice and wide now. Now we're going to get into the inner thighs, the groin, but also the quads and the bum are going to work here. So what we're going to do, hands to the hips, we're going to bend one knee and we're going to keep the other one straight. Now go to the point that it feels about a 7 out of 10, no more. Push strongly back from the thigh and the bum, the one that's bent, back to the centre. Go over to the other side. Same thing, 7 out of 10, and then push. Now you can go hands in front or hands to the hips. We're going nice and smoothly down, and a little bit of a power push up. Not too aggressively, but a little bit of a really sort of pushing into the floor as we do this. Keep breathing. So again, getting good activation, but also getting a good wake up and pre-run warm up stretch of those muscles of the body. So now I've got a jet above the head, which is great. So very noisy this morning. Okay, nice and control, keep breathing, and then standing up, and then just have a little bit of a shake and wiggle out. Notice how the body's feeling. Is it feeling a little bit more warm and primed and ready? Okay, let's go. Standing into the left foot, bring the right foot up, slightly bend the left knee, pull the heel backwards, the right heel backwards, and then just test your balance. And now slowly switch, just have a shake out of that leg. Stand on the right foot, left knee back. So we're stretching the quads, but also bending that right knee and just waking our stability muscles up. And we're alternating left and right with this now. A little bit of a reach forwards to challenge your balance. Tiny pause in your balance, and then come back. Breathe. Really important that we make a good connection with the foot, especially the big toe muscle. Okay, switch sides. I'm going to do shoeing the chickens in a moment, something I've not done for a while in my warm-ups. One more time on each side. Everyone comments on how much they love shoeing the chickens. The pigeon right above my head, I hope it doesn't poo. I've got a pigeon problem. They do tend to poo all over the garden. Okay, let's just shake out. I'm going to alternate now through stepping the left heel in and then bring the hands down as if we're shooing some chickens away. Now we're going to have a few steps and then we're going to go to the right side. Dig the heel in, keep a slight bend in the knee and shoo those chickens away. Alternate each time, left and right. Again, breathe. It should feel about a 6 or 7 out of 10 stretch. Should feel like a nice stretch down the back of the thigh, not at the back of the knee. So if you're feeling it at the back of the knee, you're locking the leg out too much. Have more of a bend in the knee. So going back to the point about my clients, if you need structure, you need motivation, you need sort of a plan, or even get an insight of what it's like to have a structured plan, you can get a free 7-day program in the link in the description below. That gives you an insight, and then also have a look at the coaching options on there, from one-to-one coaching to the Run Better self-coach app. Or if you're on a TV, have a look at runbetterwithash.com. And that's what I ultimately do, is help runners run better. So have a little bit of a shake out. Hamstrings should feel a lot warmer. We're going to swing left leg now, as if we're bringing it towards the toe. Swing it forwards and back. We're going to stand again in that right foot because we get that stability work going on. Keep breathing as we do this. Getting towards the end of our warm-up now. So we're going to start to pick up the pace a little bit. Okay, and switch sides. Okay, again, nice and controlled, breathe. And this is where we remind ourselves and we prepare ourselves mentally as we remind ourselves of our reason for running today. So what is your purpose for running? Is it health related? Is it fitness? Is it weight loss? Is it to achieve a goal that you're working towards? Okay, and then just stop and have a little bit of a shake out. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do a lunge with a twist. So we're going to step the left foot forwards. As we do that, we're going to twist and look over that left hip. And then we're going to step back. We're going to alternate, step the right foot forwards, twist and look over that right hip. And just alternate through that now. Breathe as we do this. Lunge, lunge with a twist through the torso. Get that stability going. Nice, good work into the legs and the torso. That's it, nearly there. Okay, and then standing up nice and tall, have a shake of those legs. I'm going to start to pick up the pace now, so jogging on the spot. Again, we're almost ready to run, so how are you feeling? Are you ready? Are you primed mentally and physically? We're doing something that we love doing, which is running. Let's make the most of it, let's appreciate it. So jogging on the spot, and let's get those calves a little bit warmer by pogoing now as if we're jumping on a skipping rope. So both feet, let's just start small, keep a slight bend in those knees. Again, nice and tall, relax the shoulders, breathe. And let's just do some twists through the torso now. So the hips twist, left foot, right foot goes in front, slightly. And then let's go back to the pogos a little bit more higher, as if we're going over skipping rope a little bit more. Keep breathing. And then we're going to go back onto the running, jogging on the spot a little bit more, pick those knees up a little bit quicker, and we are almost ready. Get ready to go. I hope you have a fantastic run. Well done for giving your body this longer warm-up. You are now fully primed mentally and physically to go. Have a fantastic run. Well done for showing up for this run. Remember to share this with a running buddy. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Also have a look at those programs in the link or at runbetterwithash.com. Okay, get ready a little bit quicker. Let's go 5 seconds, as quick as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Get your shoes on if you haven't already. Get your socks on if you're like me. Try and run within the next 3 to 5 minutes because you are now primed. We don't want to lose that warm-up. You will transition nice and smoothly into your warm-up. Have a great run. I'll see you back here for the post-run stretch. Well done.